But today we're diving into her newest novel, When People Leave Love, Lies, and Finding the Truth, a book that took me on a ride that I did not want to get off. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me, Anne. This is great.
I found myself completely immersed in the emotional unraveling of this beautifully broken family. The heartbreak was real, the secrets were raw, and the journeys of these three daughters was deeply human and profoundly relatable. Each sister brought something different to the story. There was grief, resilience, regret, and hope. And I felt like I was sitting in that house with them, sifting through memories and truths that they never knew they needed to face.
Well,
What,
thank you. That's great. That's what I wanted.
yeah, what struck me the most was how loss revealed so much of their own unhealed, conditioned responses, and how important it is to embrace every part of the journey, no matter how hard, so we can evolve and become a better version of ourselves and become different than the dysfunction that raised us. The story is about more than saying goodbye. It's about saying hello to the points of ourselves that we've buried for too long. It's about how love can change as we evolve and grow. And most of all, it's a powerful reminder that sometimes the truth doesn't destroy, it sets us free. So, I would like to start with, this story encapsulates so many of us, and there were so many strong themes that wove through this novel, things that we talk about on this podcast all the time. And I would like to start with the quote that you etched in the beginning of your book. When there's a breakdown in the family, it's the ones that love you the most that hurt you the deepest. Anyway, how does this quote reflect the heartbeat of your story?
Well, it's so true that, in marriages and relationships, you kind of become vulnerable and you give yourself to
Mhm.
somebody. And when you do that, that's the person that can actually hurt you the most.
Yes.
And people shock you. Including your parents. And in this story, that's kind of what happens. But the love that you have for somebody makes them able to hurt you deeply. And
Yes.
but you still have to love. You can't go through life without loving. So you
Yeah.
kind of take that in and say, well, I know that if I really love this person, they can hurt me. And you take that risk.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I've always said, if you can be hurt deeply, then you have loved deeply. It's just part of life. And these sisters really went through it. I mean, one of the things that I absolutely love about your book is how you don't shy away from anything. There is loss, there is suicide, there is addiction, there's identity, there's trauma, mental health, family lies. I mean, it is all there, woven into this story in a way that feels so human. And you explore how pain shapes us, both as
Mhm.
individuals and as a family unit, and you ask the kind of quiet, powerful questions that most of us have asked ourselves at some point, and lots of times don't even want to talk about it. But one of the most gripping threads is family secrets. So often, parents think that they're protecting their children by hiding painful truths, but these secrets end up shaping a child's identity. And in your book, this theme runs so deep. Can you talk about how you approach writing about family secrets and why they matter and how they shape us?
Sure. You know, I didn't know about any major family secrets in my life, but there were little
Okay.
things that as an adult came out that I said, like, what? What are you talking about? I've never heard that.
Mm,
And I realized when I started to think about it, those secrets can affect you even if you don't know what those secrets are, which I thought was
hmm.
fascinating. In these sisters' lives, I'm not going into the major secrets, but
Hmm.